Ultimately, this is TDEC's responsibility, though it is from the University of Tennessee's site. They're all responsible, but TDEC is supposed to be dealing with this. The state got millions and millions of dollars in cash under the Clean Water Act to build sewage treatment plants. And in exchange, they were supposed to keep mud out of navigable waterways. That's the whole point of the NPDES, National Pollution Discharge and Elimination System permit system, is to keep what you're seeing here out. And they can't claim ignorance. We've sent them videos 4 different times of the sediment going into Third Creek, and this is what happens when you get a rain event like this. It just flushes right into the river, all this mud. They can't say they don't know about it, they simply do not care. If we can't trust TDEC at the very lowest of elevation, where it's like literally less than 5 miles from their office in Knoxville, to keep mud out of the stream and to, you know, there's some aquatic life getting into the mud, then why are we paying them? Why do we pay them to sit on their butts? And how do we trust them that in the upper elevations where the strip mines are, that they're doing their job there? We know they're not because we have 80 videos showing they're not there. But all the way from the tops of the watersheds down here to the bottom, TDEC has failed the people of Tennessee. They failed the public trust. They've betrayed the intention of the Clean Water Act. They're not doing the jobs they're paid to do. They need to get fired. This is just ridiculous. We're gonna send them this video as well. This will be video number 5, I believe, showing just a sheer amount of mud that they're responsible for because they refuse to do their job. And it's just the mud that you can see. While I'm standing here, I'm getting this incredible smell of airplane glue. I'd like to stay and keep videotaping all the mud coming into the stream here, but the airplane glue smell from it is so strong that I'm actually getting head rushes. The Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation has failed the people of Tennessee. So have our agencies. It's not just the mud, which is bad enough, but it's the chemicals and the rest. We've turned Third Creek, they have allowed Third Creek to become an industrial drainage ditch. I gotta get out of here. This airplane glue smell coming off this creek is so strong, it's making me dizzy. And here we go. Clearly sediment, once again, being discharged into the trib that flows directly into Third Creek. And I'll show the before and after. This is coming from this culvert up here. You guessed it, from the University of Tennessee site. All right, here's sediment flow once again for our 5th video. And you can see the plume. I'm right beneath the University of Tennessee site. It's coming from right here. And there's your mud. I'm right beneath the University of Tennessee site. This is the mud coming right off it, right into the creek. I'll keep tracking it, but there can be no doubt this is coming right off their site. This is coming off the University of Tennessee Sutherland Avenue site. So this is the bottom of the UT site. And this is after, and I'm going to go up and shoot before. So you can have no doubt as to where this mud is going and where it's coming from. The only way TDEC or UT can deny this is their mud is to tell you to don't believe your lying eyes. Additionally, the photographs I'm shooting have the GPS coordinates embedded in them. There we are. I am like literally 10 feet above the University of Tennessee site. This is the same stream, though it's hard to believe. It's almost crystal clear before it hits the University of Tennessee site. Then it becomes absolutely muddy all the way down to Third Creek into the Tennessee River. Inexcusable. It's just crystal clear. This is literally like I could hit the University of Tennessee site with a pebble right now on a slingshot. Right above it. What's happening is that this project's been active on Sutherland Avenue for about 8 months. And these fine clay particulates have settled out into the bottom of Third Creek. And they just kind of sit there on the bottom until there's a rain event or the Tennessee River begins flowing. And then it all starts chunking out. So some of the sediment coming out is a result of what they were pumping out maybe a month ago. And it's coming off the bottom of Third Creek and going into the river. And when the river in the winter drops, then it'll just flow straight into the river. And this will just continue, metric tons. I mean, they could stop it all today and there would still be all this sediment that would be pumping into the river